Playoffs, it was very cold for us, and none of us was used to it, so it's definitely an advantage for the cold teams.
What's the coldest game you've ever played in?
I'll probably say in Team USA. I was a sophomore in high school. It was like 8 degrees out. Pretty cold game.
Where was that?
In Dallas. It was cold. Actually snowing in Texas that year.
Yeah. What do you think about like where this team is right now mentally? Is it playoffs? Switching that next year to one and done.
Very mentally strong. Everybody's in a positive mindset, ready to attack the game and get ready to go.
You had a unique experience, Sunday, obviously going from right to left. Just how beneficial can that be if that's sort of called upon you for, obviously, whether Saturday or
I think it's beneficial. Just being able to help my team. We had a couple guys go down, so they needed me and they called me in. I had to go and execute.
Yeah. And what will it mean if Donovan is able to go?
Mean a lot. Mean a lot. Get the whole line back, get the group of guys back out there, and go out there and play football.
What you made of your own journey? You mentioned your last game was at Arrowhead last year. Now you're at the Chiefs. What do you make of what the year's been?
It's been amazing. Being here, being in the Midwest for the first time, living outside of Florida. I've been enjoying it. Definitely different elements, but just getting used to it.
Do you think you'll have like some sort of like full circle moment when you get out there in the playoffs?
Oh yeah, for sure. Didn't know actually my last game in Jacksonville was played at Arrowhead and I would be a Chief, but it's crazy how it happened.
What have you learned around here just about the mentality of these guys when they switch it on for the playoffs?
It switches for sure. The intensity picks up, the game speed picks up. Everybody's playing hard and trying to get that win, so it's win or go home, so you definitely see that.
When you look at the Dolphins, you guys played them, it wasn't that long ago, but a lot of things have changed. They've had some injuries and stuff like that. As you guys are doing your prep this week, do they look any different on defense, especially on the line?
A little different, but they run a couple different fronts now that they have a couple guys down. But they also, I think, signed a couple guys too. So we'll be ready for whatever they bring, and just got to be prepared for whatever they decide to do.
Well, what did you learn about Patrick this season playing with him?
Great leader, relentless guy. Loves to give effort for the game, give everything he has for his team, and it's a great guy to play with, man. One of the best in the business.
Does it look different, on the inside than it did from the outside?
Oh, yeah.
In what ways? What did you see that you might not have known before?
His preparation is crazy. His leadership is crazy, man. Just seeing somebody like that only makes you play better, makes your level of play go up. So it's amazing being with somebody like that.
How do you see that, Jawaan? What leads you to say that about Pat?
Just how he attacks the day every day. Comes in with the same attitude, the right approach every game, and he's consistent in everything he does. So when you got somebody like that in your building, everybody feeds off of that.
He was telling us that the Wi-Fi was a little spotty on the plane flight. What was it like trying to watch this game? Because you were trying to figure out who you would play, right?
Yeah, it was a little tough. I was texting some family back home. They was keeping me updated on the game. I was watching our game film against the Chargers, but once we found out, everybody knew, and it was good. Yeah.
It's one thing to know that the quarterback's the leader or one of the leaders of the team, but is there an example where Pat sort of showed you why he is the leader this year?
Just fighting through adversity. When we have different games when we down at halftime or whatever, he comes in with a positive energy and a positive mindset, just go finish the game, and we do that, and it just feeds off of. We feed off of him every time, and him, Kelsey, all the different leaders on the team.
How much has that adversity helped you guys going into the postseason?
I think it helped a lot. It built us who we are now, built our character, and let us know that when we go in the game, if we're down, we can still find a way to win, and we've been doing that.
It may have surprised fans when television cameras showed Pat sort of, yelling on the sideline.
Yeah.
How was that really a surprise for you? Or?
Nah, it's part of football. It's part of football, and sometimes that's needed. If guys needed that extra push, that extra energy, he brings that. So we definitely feed off of that.
But with him, was it unusual?
No, it's not unusual. He's always even keeled and stuff. But when he needs to say something, he will say something. That's part of being a leader. And having good leadership. When you need to step up and say something, things need to be said. We're all grown men. We can take the leadership and keep it moving.
Well, I'm sure that when you get to the postseason, you flip a switch anyway. But do you see anything in Patrick's demeanor already that's showing a difference?
I feel like the intensity in the whole building is picked up, and I feel it. I feel it in the meetings. I felt it in the walkthrough, and I feel everybody's intensity is definitely picked up.
Who is the guy that would surprise you if he kind of went on a rant?
Probably one of my old linemen, maybe like Creed or Joe or somebody like that, because we always having fun and laughing and stuff. But if they got a little loud, I'll be like, oh man. Yeah.